Welcome to episode 11 of Wwe 2K20 Universe Mode, and welcome to the new era of Smackdown. We're leading up to Raw's first exclusive pay-per-view, No Mercy. So stay tuned for that. We're here live in Willerton, Wyoming. But we will find out who the Smackdown general manager is right now. And let's see who's about to reveal it. Who will reveal the Smackdown general manager? Oh, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin's coming out here tonight to most likely reveal him, to reveal the Smackdown general manager. I guess Mr. McMahon gave the opportunity to Stone Cold to reveal the general manager for SmackDown. Also, if you hear noises like loud banging or tools, there's some people in my house fixing the roof, so that's gonna be a nice time. There's gonna be a lot of time where I have to look back and see, because it's kind of scary. But yes, so let's see what Stone Cold Steve Austin will have to say. I guess he will announce the SmackDown general manager. Let's see what happens here on SmackDown. Please welcome Stone Cold Steve Austin. And here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin in a hat, a shirt, and jeans, and some boots, grabbing his microphone. There's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Here's the new era SmackDown. If you heard that, that was the roof. But there's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's see what he has to say. Willerton, Wyoming. Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Smackdown. I am your wonderful Stone Cold Steve Austin, and if you're here for one reason, and to find out who is SmackDown's general manager. Well, you're looking at him. Austin 316 just told you that I am the SmackDown general manager. Yes, that is true. Stone Cold Steve Austin was appointed as the SmackDown general manager by the wonderful Vince Kennedy McMahon, and he has told me that he wants me to make sure SmackDown is the next best show, and I'm gonna do it here tonight. I know the Sinister Rated is watching because he is the Raw general manager, but I'm just gonna say this: we're in 1 month's time. SmackDown will be leading up to their first exclusive pay-per-view, Backlash. Yes, you heard me. In 1 month's time, we'll have our first exclusive pay-per-view, Backlash. And y'all ready for some great action? I want to also congratulate our current WWE champion, Michael Roberts, our current undisputed women's champion, the wonderful Kimberly Rose, and I want to congratulate my friend, and he is also the current Intercontinental Champion, Roddy Piper, for winning that title at Money in the Bank. Congratulations, bud. But those champions better give me the respect I deserve, because I am their boss. I am your general manager of Friday Night Smackdown, and it's my job to make Smackdown the best show here in the WWE. So, these matches you're about to see, I booked myself, and you're about to see some great action here tonight. Y'all ready, Wyoming? Let's get Friday Night Smackdown underway. But one more thing before I go. I'm just gonna tell you this: Mr. McMahon has appointed me as the general manager, so I gotta change some things around here. Tonight on Friday Night Smackdown, it was about to get crazy. You're gonna see the Money in the Bank winners in action here tonight in the new arena, and if they can prove why they deserve those Money in the Bank briefcases, they can cash it in and hold it for much longer than a year, maybe in a couple of months' time. Thank you and enjoy the show. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh my God, the SmackDown general manager is Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he just said that the current Money in the Bank winners that won at Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan and Bo Bombshell, they will be in action later on tonight. And if they can prove why they deserve to hold those Money in the Bank briefcases, they could cash it in and hold them for much longer than a year. So we could see them hold them for 2 years, and they don't have a deadline until maybe next Money in the Bank. But let's get into our first match of the night. So I guess some wonderful cruiserweight action here on Friday night Smackdown. Tonight we're gonna kick it off with Tony Nese going one-on-one against Mark Andrews. So let's see what these two can do here in the squared circle, here in the new era of Friday night Smackdown. This match is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, he is the premier athlete, Tony Nese. And here comes the premier athlete, Tony Nese. Let's see, this is his Friday Night SmackDown debut. He's looking around here in Wyoming, telling the cameraman to zoom in.
I want to show you something.
If you hear that again, that's the people on my roof.
I'm the premier athlete. And let me show you something else. Let's count it out together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 reasons why I'm the premier athlete. 8 reasons why I'm better than each and every one of you.
And there he is, the premier athlete, Tony Nese, making his way down to the ring here on Friday Night Smackdown. These two can prove why they want to make a name for themselves, and also maybe a potential shot at the Intercontinental Championship currently held by Roddy Piper, winning his match at Money in the Bank against Andrade in the finals to become Intercontinental Champion. If you heard that again, if you heard those bangings, that is people on my roof. There's Tony Nese, so let's get his opponent up here. And his opponent, making his way down to the ring, Mark Andrews. And here he comes, Mark Andrews, making his way down to the ring. These two men can prove why they deserve gold around here, and potentially face Roddy Piper. And in 1 month's time at SmackDown's first exclusive pay-per-view, Backlash, and that will also be the 3rd pay-per-view of the year. So not only we're leading up to Raw's first exclusive pay-per-view and 2nd pay-per-view of the season, No Mercy, we're also leading up to SmackDown's first exclusive pay-per-view / 3rd pay-per-view of the season, Backlash. So these two better prove why you deserve gold around their waist. Some of the women that fight here on SmackDown, they can also be potentially in contention for Kimberly Rose women's title. Here we go, ring the bell. Tony Nese, Mark Andrews with a chop. Mark Andrews with a head scissors right onto the mat. Punch to the back. So if you didn't know, the Raw general manager is the Torturer, the Sinister Rated, and the SmackDown general manager is Stone Cold Steve Austin. And those two are ready to prove why they're going to be great general managers for both brands. Mark Andrews tossing Tony Nese to the outside. Tope Suicida to Tony Nese, the premier athlete. And Tony Nese tossing Mark Andrews to the other side, and Tony Nese just showboating, picking up Mark Andrews tossing him to the other side. Count of 4. Tony Nese getting back into the ring. Getting back into the ring. Mark Andrews getting back into the ring. He does not want to win this by count out. And Tony Nese is gonna join him. And Tony Nese with a forearm to the back. And a back suplex. Also, hold up before we continue the match. If you heard that again, that is the roof people. This is supposed to be, if you didn't know when I made this, this is supposed to be gray, and that's also supposed to be gray, but it's white. Well, it don't really matter. And Tony Nese telling Mark Andrews to come here, kick to the gut, knee to the head, kick to the gut again, and leg sweep to Mark Andrews, picking up Mark Andrews. And Tony Nese says, bring it again. Super kick to the gut, knee to the head, roundhouse kick to the gut, leg sweep. Tony Nese is trying to prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that he can get the Intercontinental Championship around his waist, calling for it. The pump handle slam to Mark Andrews. Tony Nese picking up Mark Andrews, spinning heel kick. Kick to the back of the leg, turning around. And Tony Nese with a leg drop to the leg of Mark Andrews. Picking up Mark Andrews. And a boot to the head. Picking him up again. And Tony Nese with a Falcon Arrow to Mark Andrews. Picking up Mark Andrews again. Oh, misses the super kick. Mark Andrews catches him. Elbow to the leg. Snapmare. And a drop kick to the back of the head. And a leg drop to the arm of Tony Nese. Kicked up. Tony Nese with a reversal. Neck breaker. And Tony Nese just stretching those muscles of his. Mark Andrews blowing onto the ropes. Punch to the head. And Tony Nese with a rope hug. Suplex to Mark Andrews. Picking up Mark Andrews. Tony Nese with a spinning heel kick again. Kick to the shoulder. Tony Nese picking up Mark Andrews. Gut rich power bomb. Picks him up again. If you heard that again, that's the roof people. Mark Andrews ducks. Chop. Irish whipping Tony Nese into the corner. Chop to Tony Nese. Oh, chop block to the throat. Irish whip into the row. Drop kick. And Mark Andrews showboating a little bit. Mark Andrews with a chop again. Oh, Mark Andrews with a sliced bread from the corner. And Tony Nese ducks the drop kick. Mark Andrews with the reversal. Oh, Tony Nese with the reversal. Oh, and a crossbody. Mark Andrews gets up. Tony Nese calling for the pump handle power bomb to Mark Andrews, picking him up again. Tony says, bring it up. Super kick to the gut, knee to the head, roundhouse kick to the chest, leg sweep. Picking up Mark Andrews. Super kick to the head. Tony Nese going to the top rope 450. To Mark Andrews, is it over? 1, 2, 3, and Tony Nese is victorious. What a beautiful 450 to Mark Andrews. Look at this, the pump handle power bomb. And then that beautiful 450 to Mark Andrews to get the 3 count. I think Tony Nese just proved that he's coming for the Intercontinental Championship. Here's your winner, the premier athlete, Tony Nese. He says he's ready to make a statement around here, around this division. And he's gonna start with everybody in his way. He's coming for the Intercontinental title. He will be the next Intercontinental champion, he says. But let's get into our next match. If you're just joining us, you missed our opening contest. It was Tony Nese versus Mark Andrews, but also the Smackdown General Manager was also revealed. If you want to know, the Smackdown General Manager is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin just revealed, saying that Mr. McMahon appointed him as the Smackdown General Manager. He also said that Smackdown is leading up to a pay-per-view 1 month away. Smackdown in 1 month's time will be leading up to their first exclusive pay-per-view, Backlash. He also said that the Money in the Bank holders will be in action if they can prove that they deserve to hold those briefcases. They can cash it in at any time, and they most likely will hold it for much longer. But coming up next, we'll have some women's action. We have the current women's Money in the Bank winner, Belle Bombshell, going one-on-one against the debuting the Goddess, Alexa Bliss. Coming up next, here on the new era of Friday Night Smackdown. This match is scheduled for one fall, and it's some women's action. Making her way down to the ring, she is the current women's Money in the Bank winner, the Barbie Belle Bombshell. At Money in the Bank pay-per-view, Belle Bombshell was part of a women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and she won the Money in the Bank briefcase. So now she can cash in on whoever is the undisputed women's champion. So Kimberly Rose better watch out, because Belle Bombshell will be lurking, and whoever challenges Kimberly Rose at No Mercy pay-per-view, Belle Bombshell will be lurking. Also, she could cash in on Kimberly Rose anytime on SmackDown, so Kimberly Rose could be lurking. And her opponent, making her way down to the ring, making her SmackDown Live debut, the Goddess, Alexa Bliss. And here comes Alexa Bliss making her SmackDown debut. You know Stone Cold Steve Austin will be watching this here tonight, here on Friday Night Smackdown. I'm not reading, I believe my girl got this on her. Ty, the only reason you're not in her corner because Stone Cold Steve Austin has banned you from ringside because he does not trust you getting involved in women's matches. He does not trust you. Here we go. And Belle Bombshell, the current women's Money in the Bank winner, facing the debuting Alexa Bliss. This is Belle Bombshell's first match after winning Money in the Bank, winning that women's Money in the Bank briefcase. So let's see if Belle Bombshell can do this. She is the Barbie. So Belle Bombshell putting Alexa Bliss into the corner. And the referee backing her away, telling, oh, and Alexa Bliss slaps the women's Money in the Bank winner. And Alexa Bliss with a sunset flip power bomb to Belle Bombshell. Well, she did steal the Money in the Bank briefcase. Yes, she did. She wanted Money in the Bank, and that's why she has the women's Money in the Bank briefcase. DDT to Alexa Bliss. Stomp to the gut, picking up Alexa Bliss. Oh, and a knee to the head. And another stomp. Belle Bombshell. Oh, and Alexa Bliss with a kick to the gut. And Alexa Bliss with a choking STO to the women's Money in the Bank winner. And Alexa Bliss with a knee to the back, picking up Belle Bombshell. Belle Bombshell with a fireman's carry reversal, picking up Alexa Bliss, and a back breaker to Alexa Bliss. Oh, and Alexa Bliss with a kick to the head and a kick to the gut, picking up a bombshell forearm. Bell Bombshell with an Irish whip to Alexa Bliss onto the apron, telling Alexa Bliss to get out of her ring. And Alexa Bliss did not like that. And a jawbreaker. And Alexa Bliss does not like the disrespect. Snap suplex to the Barbie. Bell Bombshell. Now Alexa Bliss says, how do you feel? How do you feel the disrespect? And Alexa Bliss stopped to the chest and now choking the Barbie in the throat. Dragging Bell Bombshell away. Oh, going for the beautiful pin on the women's Money in the Bank winner. One, no. And Bell Bombshell not looking good. If Stone Cold, Steve Austin not impressed, she could put that Money in the Bank briefcase on the line. And Alexa Bliss, oh, Bell Bombshell ducks. Bell Bombshell with the arm breaker. Oh, calling for. Oh, and a knee to the arm of Alexa Bliss. Stop to the chest, picking up Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss with the reversal. Hurricanrana. The Bell Bombshell. Is it over? One. No. And Alexa Bliss does not know what she got. Oh, but I think we know what she's calling for. A signature maneuver. Insult to injury to the Barbie Bell Bombshell. If Alexa Bliss does get a victory over Bell Bombshell, 1, 2, no. Most likely, if we see Alexa Bliss pin the Money in the Bank winner, we could see Alexa Bliss face Bell Bombshell for that Money in the Bank briefcase. And Alexa Bliss calling for it. The Bliss DT to the Barbie. 1, 2, no. A kick to the gut. Irish whipping Bell Bombshell into the ropes. Oh, and a mat slam. Picking up Bell Bombshell. Oh, misses. Bell Bombshell picking up Alexa Bliss. Oh, what is she gonna do? Snake eyes into the corner. Bell Bombshell with a stomp to the gut. Bell Bombshell calling for something. Choo-choo. Bronco Buster. Picking up Alexa Bliss. And a roundhouse kick to the Goddess. Is that it for the Goddess? 1, no, and Alexa Bliss kicks out at 1, and Bell Bombshell thought the roundhouse kick was gonna get the job done. Picking up Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss with an Irish whip over the top rope. Oh, and Alexa Bliss punching Bell Bombshell to the outside. Picking up Bell Bombshell. Bell Bombshell shoving Alexa Bliss away. And a slap to the back of the head. Count of 3 and a clothesline to Alexa Bliss. And Alexa Bliss kicking her in the head. Alexa Bliss tossing Bell Bombshell back into the ring. Bell Bombshell with a punch to the head. Hurricanrana from Alexa Bliss going for the pin. 1, no. And Alexa Bliss calling for it for a second time. Oh, Bell Bombshell ducks. Oh, and a side Russian leg sweep. Picking up Alexa Bliss and another roundhouse kick. Is that it for the Goddess? Is it over? 1, 2, no. And Bell Bombshell thought that was it. And she does not know what to do. Picking up the Goddess. Bell Bombshell calling for it. DDT to the Goddess. Picking her up again. Oh, calling for it. Neck breaker Is it over? 1, 2, 3. And the women's Money in the Bank winner, Belle Bombshell, is victorious. With the neck breaker. Good night. Here's your winner, Belle Bombshell. Belle Bombshell, the current women's Money in the Bank holder, put up an instant match, a great match against the goddess. Belle Bombshell remains women's Money in the Bank holder. Oh yes. Let's get into our third match. Coming up next, the current Intercontinental Champion. She can't put her Money in the Bank contract on the line. Not happening. Yeah, that is true. Stone Cold said if the Money in the Bank holders do not prove that they deserve the Money in the Bank contracts, that most likely you might have to put it on the line. But coming up next, we have the current Intercontinental Champion, Roddy Piper, going one-on-one against Sami Zayn. Coming up shortly. This match is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, he is your current Intercontinental Champion, Roddy Piper. And here comes Roddy Piper, the current Intercontinental Champion here on Smackdown, winning that title at Money in the Bank. She don't have to come to Smackdown all the time. No, you can see her show up on Raw. But the Undisputed Women's title is on SmackDown right now because Kimberly Rose is the SmackDown superstar. It is shared, so we could see Belle Bombshell show up on Raw too. Any women from SmackDown can show up on Raw to fight a match. But Ty, how do you feel that Roddy Piper is the current Intercontinental Champion here on SmackDown? Roddy Piper found out that if he would defend that Intercontinental title in 1 month's time at SmackDown's exclusive pay-per-view, Backlash. Let's see if Sami Zayn can defeat my bodyguard's coming to come for that title soon. Okay. And his opponent, making his way down to the ring, making his SmackDown debut, Sami Zayn. So there's Sami Zayn. Let's see how the current Intercontinental Champion Roddy Piper takes it against Sami Zayn. He won that title at Money in the Bank, so he needs to prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that he can defend that title. Forearm to Roddy Piper, and Roddy Piper with an elbow to the head, dragging Sami Zayn into the ropes. Roddy Piper with a punch to the head. Oh Jesus. And a punch to the back. Tack and the bodyguard is teaming. Okay. Oh, and a punch to the back. Picking up Sami Zayn in a side Russian leg sweep to Sami Zayn, dragging Sami Zayn away, going for the pin. No. Oh, and Sami Zayn with a knee to the gut. And a Total World DDT to Roddy Piper. And Roddy Piper with a reversal. Picking up Sami Zayn and a back breaker. Picking up Sami Zayn. Roddy Piper with a kick out and a drop kick to Roddy Piper. forearm to the head. Sami Zayn with a rope. I'm probably not on the show tonight. Yep, you're not booked today. I'm just booking like Stone Cold booked like the champions and the Money to the Bank holders tonight. He just wants to see how the champions are he wants to see how the champions are doing after winning the belts at Money to the Bank. And going for the pin. Inside Crater 1, 2, no! Punch to the head. Sami Zayn with the reversal. Roddy Piper with a reversal. Dragging Sami Zayn onto the ropes. Putting him into the middle rope. And Roddy Piper just choking Sami Zayn onto the ropes. Picking up Sami Zayn. Roddy Piper with an eye rake. Sami Zayn Irish whipping Roddy Piper. Misses the drop kick. And Roddy Piper with a punch to the head. Punch to the back. Another punch. Axe handle. And another axe handle to Sami Zayn. Picking up Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn with the reversal. German suplex to Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper ducks, gets back into the ring. Snapmare, kick to the back, picking up Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn with the reversal. Drop kick again. Kick to the back, picking up Roddy Piper. And the Mikinuku driver to the Intercontinental Champion. 1, no. Sami Zayn picking up Roddy Piper. Sami Zayn dragging Roddy Piper onto the road, over the top rope. I don't know why Sami Zayn wants to take Roddy Piper to the outside. Sami Zayn with a Hurricanrana picking up Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper dragging Sami Zayn back into the ring. And a punch to the back. Picking up Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn with a jawbreaker. And a Total World DDT again on Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper with a leg sweep. Roddy Piper showboating. Sami Zayn putting himself into the corner. And Roddy Piper looking. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On Sami Zayn. Is that it for Sami Zayn? 1. No. And Roddy Piper thought that was it. And Roddy Piper Irish whipping Sami Zayn into the corner again. Turning Sami Zayn around. And Roddy Piper calling for a running bulldog to Sami Zayn. Is it over? 1, 2, no. And Sami Zayn kicked out Roddy Piper, thought that was it. And Sami Zayn with the reversal. Kick to the gut. Blue Thunder. Bomb to Roddy Piper. Is Sami Zayn gonna pin the Intercontinental Champion? 1. No. Okay then. Roddy Piper said, nope. Out of your mind. And Sami Zayn picking up Roddy Piper. Irish whip into the corner. I think we know what's about to happen next. Good night, Roddy Piper. Helluva kick. Is that it for the Intercontinental Champion? Could Sami Zayn pin the IC Champion? 1, 2, no. When Roddy Piper kicks out. Sami Zayn is not done with them. Roddy Piper with an Irish whip. No misses. Picks up Sami Zayn, slamming him onto the turnbuckle and tossing him to the mat. Oh, inside cradle for Roddy Piper. 1, 2. No! Sami Zayn thought that was it. Picks up Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper with an Irish whip over. Roddy Piper. Sami Zayn calling for the Nuku driver again. And Roddy Piper rolls out. Sami Zayn doing a great job against the Intercontinental Champion, tossing Sami Zayn back into the ring. Right to the back of Sami Zayn, puts him on his shoulders. And the snake eyes to Sami Zayn. Stop to the gut. Roddy Piper with a knee, just choking him with that knee. Roddy Piper dragging Sami Zayn, going for the pin. 1, 2, no. And Roddy Piper thought that was it. Roddy Piper getting up, telling Sami Zayn to get up. I think we know what he's calling for. Good night, Sami Zayn. The sleeper lock. The sleeper lock. The Dragon Sleeper to Sami Zayn. The Dragon Sleeper. And Sami Zayn goes to sleep. And here's your winner, Roddy Piper. Here's your winner, the current Intercontinental Champion, Roddy Piper. He wants to give Sami Zayn some respect, and Sami Zayn gives himself some respect from the Intercontinental Champion. Let's get into our next match. Jordan, you're gonna like this one. Coming up next, we have some more women's action. We have the current undisputed women's champion, Kimberly Rose, going one-on-one against the debut of the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. Coming up next. This match is scheduled for one fall, and it's some women's action. Making her way to the ring, she is the current, undisputed women's champion, Kimberly Rose. Kimberly Rose won that undisputed women's championship at Money in the Bank by defeating Raw's Rebecca Ivy. And now she's out here representing the Smackdown colors with her blue gear and the title that she won. But she also has to be careful of the current women's Money in the Bank holder, the Barbie Bill Bombshell, because she could appear out of nowhere and cash in here tonight with this women's title. Kimberly Rose is ready. She will defend that title at Raw's first exclusive pay-per-view, No Mercy. So Kimberly Rose is going to have a tough task. If she retains at No Mercy, then she has a whole 4 weeks to train for her match, most likely at Backlash. So Kimberly Rose ready to prove why she's the women's champion against the debuting the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. And her opponent, making her way to the ring, making her Smackdown debut, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. And here she comes, Shayna Baszler, making her Smackdown debut here tonight. And she's going against the women's champion, So let's see what happens here tonight. There's Shayna Baszler. Let's get the other person out here. Here we go. Kimberly Rose versus Shayna Baszler. Ring the bell. Oh, Kimberly Rose ducks. Russian leg sweep to Shayna Baszler. And a kick to the head. Oh, and Kimberly Rose with another kick, picking up Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler shoving Kimberly Rose onto the mat, and Shayna Baszler calling for some beautiful knee strikes to the women's champion. Shayna Baszler with a kick to the back. Uh-oh, and Shayna Baszler picking up the women's champion, picking up Kimberly Rose. Irish whip into the ropes and a drop kick. Dragging Shayna Baszler away. Is it over for Shayna Baszler? One, no. And Kimberly Rose said, bring it. Super kick to the gut, knee to the head, roundhouse to the chest, and a leg sweep. Picking up Shayna Baszler again. Kimberly Rose said, bring it again. Super kick to the gut, knee to the head, roundhouse kick to the chest, and leg sweep. Picking up Shayna Baszler again. Super kick to the leg, calling for it. Shining Wizard to the back of the head. Picking up Shayna Baszler. Head scissors, but Shayna Baszler gets straight back on her feet. And a hip toss. Picking up Kimberly Rose. Kimberly Rose with an Irish whip into the corner. Kimberly Rose with it, just stomping Shayna Baszler in the gut multiple times, saying that this is her ring and that's her title. Slamming Shayna Baszler onto the mat, picking up Shayna Baszler, telling her to bring it again. Super kick to the gut, knee to the head, roundhouse kick to the chest, and leg sweep again. Uh-oh, Kimberly Rose going to the top. What is she calling for? And the top rope frog splash, but Shayna Baszler grabs her and puts her knees up. Roundhouse kick to the head, going for the pin. No. Oh, Shayna Baszler going for that arm of the women's champion, and a stomp to the arm. Kimberly Rose with the reversal, super kick to the head. Oh my god, the spinning back kick, the same as she did at Money in the Bank to win her the title. Hip toss. And Shayna Baszler going back to that shoulder of Kimberly Rose. And Shayna Baszler calling for the strikes. Kimberly Rose with an Irish whip drop kick. Kimberly Rose picking up Shayna Baszler. Oh, and Shayna Baszler with a leg sweep. Dragging Kimberly Rose to the other side. One. No. Picking up Kimberly Rose. Shayna Baszler calling for the signature maneuver. A gut-wrench suplex. Not done. And for good measure, a second gut-wrench suplex to the women's champion. Is it over for Kimberly Rose? One, two, no. And now Shayna Baszler might try to take her down. Kimberly Rose calling for the Total World Cutter. And Kimberly Rose, I guess, smacking her butt. Jesus. And Kimberly Rose. Oh, Kimberly Rose dragging Shayna Baszler onto the ropes. Kick to the leg. Irish whip into the... Oh, and Kimberly Rose with the reversal. Oh, on a backflip head scissors to Shayna Baszler. Picking up Shayna Baszler. Head scissors this time. Dragging Shayna Baszler away from the ropes. Going for the pin. One, two... No. Shayna Baszler getting back up. Kimberly Rose. Oh, Shayna Baszler picking up Kimberly Rose. Snake eyes onto the ropes. dragging Kimberly Rose into the center of the ring. One, no. Kimberly Rose gets straight back up. Shayna Baszler with a knee to the head. And calling for the finish on the women's champion, the Kofuda clutch on the women's champion in the center of the ring. Is Kimberly Rose gonna tap to Shayna Baszler? And now Kimberly Rose getting out of it. She says she's not losing. Kimberly Rose Irish whipping her over the top, showboating. And Kimberly Rose punching Shayna Baszler in the head. Picking up Shayna Baszler. Victory roll foot stomp to Shayna Baszler on the outside. Picking her up, tossing her right into the post. Picking her up again. Kick to the chest. And a drop toe hold to Shayna Baszler. Picking her up again. Tossing her to the other side, and Kimberly Rose, Miss Champion, getting back into the ring. I'm guessing she's not trying to win by count out. That's what a respectful women's champion is gonna do for this division. Shayna Baszler with a fireman's carry. Picks her up, tossing her into the steel steps. Picking her up again. Tossing her to the other side, and Shayna Baszler is going to give her that respect and going back into the ring. Count of 5. Now a count of 6, and Shayna Baszler does not want to win by count out either. Oh, and a knee to the gut, picking up Kimberly Rose. Kimberly Rose with a forearm. A victory roll, foot stomp again. To Shayna Baszler, count of 4. And a clothesline. Now a count of 5. Kimberly, count of 6. And Shayna Baszler, count of 7. Shayna Baszler going back into the ring and back out. Shayna Baszler saying that she has this right in her angle, saying that this is her ring and that women's title will be hers, most likely at Backlash. Shayna Baszler just saw Kimberly Rose enter the ring. Shayna Baszler tossing Kimberly Rose over the top rope, now laughing at her. And now Kimberly Rose is not going to handle that disrespect. Shayna Baszler with a snapmare and going for that shoulder again of Kimberly Rose. And Kimberly Rose is powering up, punch to the gut. Kimberly Rose, snapmare, head scissors, and elbows to the head of Shayna Baszler. Picking up Shayna Baszler. Head scissors, but Shayna Baszler gets straight on her feet. Calling for it again the second time. Gut wrench suplex. It not done again. Calling for another one. Gut wrench suplex for the second time. Is it over? 1, 2, 3. And Shayna Baszler has pinned the women's champion. Look at that spinning kick to Shayna Baszler, and then the gut wrench suplex. Shayna Baszler just pinned the women's champion, so most likely after No Mercy, we could see Shayna Baszler versus Kimberly Rose at Backlash for that women's title, or Shayna Baszler might get herself a #1 contenders match for the women's title, or we could see Shayna Baszler fight Kimberly Rose next time on Smackdown for the women's title. There's your winner, Shayna Baszler.